My brothers, let's talk today. Because there's a lie floating around in the air these days, a lie that's been whispered into the ears of too many people. The lie says that the world owes you something, that because you tried a little bit, somebody should reward you, that because you had a hard life, somebody should hand you success, that because you showed up, somebody should clap. But I came here today to tell you something simple and honest. Nobody owes you success. Now, don't get offended yet. Stay with me. Because this message is not meant to hurt you. It's meant to free you. You see, the moment a man understands that nobody owes him anything, something powerful happens inside him. He stops waiting. He stops blaming. He stops sitting around expecting somebody else to carry the weight of his life. And he starts moving. You see, life doesn't work on sympathy. The world does not say, oh, he had it rough, let's make him successful. The world says, what can you do? Let me tell you something funny about life. There are millions of people with talent, millions, but talent by itself don't guarantee nothing. There are millions of people with dreams, millions, but dreams without effort are just nice bedtime stories. You can sit there and say, I deserve more, but life doesn't run on deserve. Life runs on action. Let me make it plain. Nobody owes you a great career. Nobody owes you money. Nobody owes you respect. Nobody owes you success. You earn those things, brick by brick, step by step, day by day. And the moment you stop expecting life to hand it to you, you become dangerous because now you're not waiting. Now you're working. Let me tell you something else. The world is not impressed with potential. Everybody got potential. Potential is like having ingredients in the kitchen. You can have flour, eggs, milk, sugar, but if you never turn the oven on, there will never be a cake. And some people have been sitting in the kitchen of life for years with all the ingredients and still waiting for somebody else to bake the cake. But the oven is right there. Now let's get honest for a moment. Some people are angry at life. They say, nobody helped me. But look around. There are people who started with less than you, less money, less opportunity, less support, and somehow they still stood up and made something out of their lives. Why? Because they stopped waiting for permission. They stopped waiting for fairness. They stopped waiting for somebody to say, okay, now it's your turn. They decided to take their turn. Let me tell you something, it might sting just a little bit. The world does not wake up every morning thinking about your dreams. People are busy trying to survive their own lives. That means if you want something, you have to go after it. You can't sit there waiting for the parade, because the parade ain't coming. But here's the good news. The moment you stop expecting the world to owe you something, you gain control of your life. Now you're not a victim anymore. Now you're a builder. Now you're not sitting around complaining. You're moving, and movement changes everything. Let me say something to every man sitting here today. You might have had a hard beginning. You might have faced things that other people never had to face. Maybe you didn't grow up with the same support. Maybe the road was rough, but listen carefully. Your beginning is not your ending. What matters is what you do next. You cannot spend the rest of your life standing still because life didn't treat you fairly. At some point, you have to stand up and say, all right, this is my life now. I'm responsible for what happens next. I'm gonna build something because the truth is simple. Success doesn't belong to the lucky. Success doesn't belong to the most comfortable. Success belongs to the ones who refuse to quit, the ones who wake up early, the ones who keep going when nobody is watching, the ones who work when there is no applause. That's where success lives. So stop waiting for somebody to hand it to you. Stop expecting life to give you a shortcut. Stop believing that the world owes you something. Because the moment you drop that expectation, you gain something better. Freedom. Freedom to work. Freedom to build. Freedom to grow. Freedom to become the man you were meant to be. So let me say it one more time. Nobody owes you success. But that doesn't mean you can't go get it. Stand up, do the work, and build the life nobody was ever gonna hand you anyway.